The TVWAN News is proudly brought to you by
Hello, I'm Rex Litter with Sunday's News. In this edition, Thanksgiving Mass for the canonization. Broncos trophies to PNG. And Moana achieves milestone. The Catholic Church in Papua New Guinea has celebrated 50 years of faith and growth alongside the canonization of the nation's first saint, Saint Peter Torot, at the Thanksgiving Mass held today at the Sir Hubert Murray Stadium. Archbishop of Port Moresby, Cardinal Sir John Ribat, reflected on the church's historic journey and its vital role in nation building.
The Catholic Church in Papua New Guinea has stood as a pillar of faith, health and education for over a century, a legacy reaffirmed during this historic celebration marking 50 years of the Church's growth and the canonization of Saint Peter Torot. In his address, Cardinal Sir John Ribat highlighted the Church's transformation from its early missionary roots in 1844 to a strong local institution serving nearly 2.5 million Catholics, 1/4 of the nation's population.
Church is the second largest health service provider and supplies a network of education services in the country. Papua New Guinea has grown with the Church. After 50 years of a nation, the Catholic Church has also grown from a missionary church to a local church. The Church in Papua New Guinea and the Solomon Islands are already recognized by the Universal Church, blessing us with a cardinal in 2016, and recently on 19th October 2025, Saint Peter Torot. We are truly blessed. There are many reasons for us to celebrate and to give thanks to God the Almighty for the many blessings.
The Cardinal also acknowledged the Church's leadership in health and education, being the second largest health service provider in the country, with more than 250 facilities and over 1,000 schools serving rural and urban communities. He paid tribute to Saint Peter Torot, canonized by Pope Leo XIV on October 19th, calling his life a symbol of faith, courage and service. Cardinal Ribat closed his address calling for continued unity and hope as the Church and nation move forward together in faith.
Peter Torot, we all know, was a catechist. He lived, worked and died a catechist. The Universal Church recognized his courageous work and it beatified him, martyred in 1995 by Saint Paul John II.
The celebration concluded with the official opening of a church expo showcasing the many ministries and community services run by the Church across PNG.
I am so blessed to attend this meeting. This Thanksgiving Mass here, also the Jubilee Mass, which brings me back to how our first ever catechist is canonized, the very great mission work that he has done to bring us so far here today to celebrate this special occasion.
A moment of faith and national pride, 50 years of the Catholic Church standing side by side with Papua New Guinea and now celebrating its first saint. Carol Kido Jr., TV1 News.
NCD Governor Powers Pakop has commended the Catholic Church for its enduring contribution to Papua New Guinea's development, describing it as a cornerstone of moral and social growth. His remarks came during the Thanksgiving Mass held to celebrate the canonization of Saint Peter Torot and 50 years of the Catholic Church's presence in Papua New Guinea.
Speaking before hundreds of Catholic faithfuls at the Sir Hubert Murray Stadium, Governor Powers Pakop acknowledged the Church's profound role in shaping Papua New Guinea's people and its institutions.
I want to thank the Catholic Church for your great contribution to our country, the journey of our people, our nation, coming especially 50 years this year. And getting all members of the Catholic Church to come and have this Thanksgiving Mass today. As His Eminence has outlined for all of us, the Catholic Church has been part and parcel of the journey of this country, of our people, and of our nation.
Governor Pakop thanked the Church for its leadership in uniting the nation through faith, especially at a time of national reflection and renewal. He also extended special appreciation to Dr. Cecilia Nembo, the Consul General of the Philippines, and several corporate partners including Lay Biscuits and SVS Group for supporting the National Thanksgiving event.
Today we come to give this Thanksgiving Mass. Is to thank God for our country, but at the same time, thank the Catholic Church and all our bishops and Catholic priests and catechists, brothers and sisters who have been part of this journey and part of this contribution. Spreading the gospel, but at the same time, providing much needed service to our people in the area of health and education.
Pakop highlighted the Church's role in education, healthcare and community empowerment, calling it a moral guide that continues to strengthen PNG's social fabric. He also praised the cooperation between Church and state, encouraging continued collaboration to build a better future for all Papua New Guineans. Governor Pakop's message echoed the spirit of the celebration, one of gratitude, unity and faith in enduring partnership between the Catholic Church and the people of Papua New Guinea. Carol Kidu Jr., TVWAN News.
The Kwikila District and National Court has officially launched its first solar pilot project aimed to provide sufficient and reliable power supply to the court facility. The project, known as the Bluety Solar System, is a first of its kind implemented in Kwikila among PNG's 66 district courts.
The Kwikila District and National Court has been operating without a reliable power supply over the years. Frequent outages have often faced the court to close, with staff sent home and all court matters stood down. To address this ongoing issue, the Magisterial Services, with support from the National Judicial Staff Services, has engaged the Department of ICT and Bluety, the contractor, to facilitate its solar power project, a solution aimed at increasing power connectivity to the court facility. The project was launched on Friday, October 24th at the Kwikila Court Precinct. The project aligns with the Magisterial Services ICT Strategic Plan 2026 to 2030. Kwikila was chosen as a pilot site for the ICT update because of its accessibility and the issue of frequent power disruption. The Bluety system is capable of generating 100 volts and is powered by portable solar technology. Its main components include a generator, 4 highly efficient portable solar panels, and a power management system, which enables it to do switchovers. District Court Registrar Anna Aguilo said the District Court has 66 court locations in PNG, and because most of the courts are situated outside of a district, access to services is limited. Therefore, the launching of this pilot project will pave the way for the other district courts to access this service.
District Court has 66 court locations in Papua New Guinea. Because we are out in the districts, we face geographical challenges to have access to basic services, and power or electricity is one of those challenges that we face. In order for a court to operate, we must have constant supply of electricity.
National Judicial Staff Services Secretary Nicodemus Mosoro commended the Magistral Services for initiating this initiative, as it sets a precedent for other courts to have solar implementation in their court facilities. Mosoro said apart from the solar project, they aim to integrate a new ICT system that could enable court users to use their phones and access court services.
And women at Margarita can be able to file their matters right over there, provided there is network, and then there is uninterrupted power supply. And then get the hearing date, and then only come for the hearing date. And that would save them, how much is the PMV fee? About so and so kina.
Mosoro added that there are also other plans to establish a cell block to remand perpetrators awaiting court.
It's a holding facility for remand is towards that end over there. So it's easier for them to come and access and come straight to the court instead of mingling around with the rest of the public here.
Meanwhile, Rigo District Acting Administrator Mari Konidu pledged his support, commending the magistral services to embrace clean energy to tackle ongoing power outages in the district. Tracy Pa, TVWAN News.
Stay tuned. TVWAN News continues when we return.
For too long, banking has felt out of reach for many. But now, BSP's One-Took Wallet is here to change that. Send and receive money, pay bills, and top up. It's your money, wherever, whenever. Because at BSP, we are committed to improving how our customers connect to our One-Talks, to our family, to the ones we love. BSP's One-Took Wallet. Money made easy. Dial *131# for everyone.
Magic Golden Ticket Promotion come back. Now by finish long 30th November 2025. Pioneer Magic Golden Ticket long you, long winning share long 500,000 kina inside long packet magic chicken or beef noodles. All prizes start 50,000 kina, 20,000 kina, 1,000 kina, na 500 kina. Open packet long magic noodles na Pioneer Golden Ticket long come up winner. No can wait. Buy magic noodles now.
The Toyota JD Hi-Ace bus comes in 14 and 15-seater high-roof luxury model powered by 2.8 liters JD engine for optimal performance output, fuel efficiency and quietness, designed with improved safety features and easy maneuverability for tire steering angle. The Hi-Ace lift suspension and annular frame structure is opted for smooth ride, comfort and safety. Experience the ride on the Hi-Ace bus and experience the Hi-Ace pride, the bus that exceeds all expectations.
PNG's favorite soft drink now in bottles. GoldSpot brings you fresh, bold flavors in brand new 500ml bottles. Taste the rainbow. More freshness, more flavor, more fun. Lime, orange, raspberry, and pineapple. Proudly made in PNG. Proudly GoldSpot.
For Simon, life is simple. Dreams seem distant, yet hope remains. One ticket, one dream. Simon's world changed forever. Yes! From small dreams to big possibilities. The One-Took jackpot is here for everyone. Win big every day.
Cold Power Citrus Blast uses stain-fighting active particles to remove dirt, grease and stains from your family's washing with less scrubbing and rubbing, reducing wear and tear and saving you time. Cold Power Citrus Blast has an amazing citrus fragrance that gives that extra freshness that will last all day long.
Welcome back. Civil Aviation Minister Wakegoi has welcomed the National Airport Corporation's introduction of a new airport shuttle bus services at Port Moresby International Airport, describing it as a practical step forward toward improving services and providing a better passenger experience.
The shuttle service is now operational following successful trials by the National Airports Corporation. The shuttles are provided between the domestic, international and APEC terminals. This is part of a broader effort by the NAC to streamline inter-terminal movement, reduce transfer times and ensure more efficient use of airport resources. Minister Goy said the initiative reflects the NAC's commitment to deliver improved services for travelers and aligns with the government's vision to improve aviation services in Papua New Guinea. In addition to the shuttle buses, 2 electric carts or buggies are now in service to assist passengers with mobility needs. These environmentally friendly buggies offer a safe and accessible option for navigating terminal areas for passengers with reduced mobility. Minister Goy also announced that a regular taxi service will soon be introduced at PMIA through a partnership with a private sector. The service will operate from designated pickup zones at both the domestic and international terminals, providing arriving passengers with a reliable and secure transport option directly from the terminal frontage. These improvements are part of a wider strategy to build a more integrated and passenger-focused airport environment. He said the increase in New Guinea and PNG air fleet will mean that the available resources, including parking bays at Jackson's International Airport, must be effectively managed by NAC to enable the timely movement and processing of passengers from the terminal to the aircraft and vice versa. Goy said these improvements are part of a wider strategy to build a more integrated and passenger-focused airport environment. The minister said civil aviation will continue to work with NAC and other stakeholders to ensure that our aviation infrastructure supports national development and delivers lasting benefits for our people. Tracy Pa, TVWAN News.
Turning abroad, a ferocious winter has exposed a snapshot of an ancient wetland along a storm-battered coastline in Western Australia's southeast. Researchers and indigenous rangers have descended on a popular beach in the search of 4 answers to 7,000-year-old mysteries.
Older than the pyramids, these stumps, exposed by wild weather, are a snapshot of what the Esperance coastline once was. The 7,000-year-old trees have caught the attention of geoarchaeologists.
It's a link to lost landscapes, a wetland, a vast wetland that probably existed between the mainland and the outer islands. It's giving us that hint of when sea level first reached this coastline from as it was rising from a sea level low of 120 metres below present. It's beginning to tell us the story of coastal change, which is very exciting.
Tidal erosion is common here, but the scale of what's been uncovered is an exciting first.
It's significant new exposures. There's probably 100 trees in total that are exposed on, which is probably about 10 times more than was exposed last time.
For the local Indigenous Wajari peoples, it could also provide insights into what life was like.
To see whether the tree species are all the same or are they different tree species, and if they are, what are they? As you know, were they used, how are they used by our people for a food source and for protection?
While it may look like just some tree stumps in mud, this ancient peat could hold the answers to mysteries 7,000 years old. But one thing is for sure, is that just as quickly as it was exposed, this beach will then be recovered.
You're watching TVWAN News. Sports is next. Stay with us.
Banking doesn't have to be complicated. With PSP's One Talk Wallet, control your money wherever, whenever. Dial *131#, enter your PIN, select cash in or out, and generate a secure code to withdraw cash. It's the only wallet for cardless ATM withdrawals. Send and receive funds, pay for goods and bills, or withdraw cash with ease. All with PSP's One Talk Wallet. PSP's One Talk Wallet. Money made easy. Dial *131# today.
A true champion is measured by their courage, their determination, and their passion to never give up and to always keep trying. With a delicious Milo in milk taste and added nutrients, Milo in milk is a great way to fuel our little champions with nourishing energy every day. Because true champions give it their all.
Milo, PNG and Mia. Buying PNG made.
Rumi messing with your game. Time to sweep him out of the room. Oh, or maybe not.
Bing bang ding, ding ding dong, bum bum.
Curly.
Straight. Soft. Wavy. Afro. Short. Long. Healthy.
Palmolive Naturals for naturally beautiful hair.
It's formula infused with extracts like coconut oil, aloe vera and avocado to enhance your hair's natural beauty, giving you naturally beautiful hair that always looks gorgeous and smells great throughout the day. Palmolive Naturals.
Have a great hair day.
The PNG LNG project has now generated more than 30 billion kina for Papua New Guinea since production commenced. Nearly half of this amount has been paid as tax. Equity distributions are paid to KPHL and MRDC based on the interest they hold. Tax is paid to the IRC, while development levies and royalties are paid to DPE. For more information on direct and indirect benefits, visit PNG EITI's website.
For the very first time in Papua New Guinea, Mel Research and Marketing Consultants proudly launched the 5th issue of the Mel Review magazine commemorating PNG's 50th Golden Jubilee independence. 2 volumes, 500 pages each. Volume 1 covers government politics and leadership, while Volume 2 highlights the private sector, state-owned entities as service providers, and NGOs. Together, they cover the period from 1972 to 2025. This 1,000-page collection reflects PNG's 50 years and sets the foundation for the next 50.
Thanks for staying with us. In sports, NRL and NRLW Premiership trophies arrived in Port Moresby yesterday for a 3-day tour. The trophies were brought in by Brisbane Broncos captain Adam Reynolds, along with Ben Hunt, Ezra Mam and representatives from Broncos women's team as part of their fan engagement tour. Today, the trophies were taken to Hela, Western Highlands and Eastern Highlands provinces for the tour. Brisbane Broncos fans in Port Moresby gathered at the Jackson's International Airport as early as 7 a.m. on Saturday, awaiting the arrival of the NRL and NRLW trophies brought in by Broncos players. The trophies were brought out of the terminal into a magnificent scene, pretty much in the roar of excitement by the Broncos fans. The atmosphere was electric. This was once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for many. Amongst die-hard fans was Chris Diala. Chris was one of the first few people to travel to Jackson's Airport from Kona to witness this historic event. Chris said he has been supporting the Broncos for 20 years now, and he will continue to do so even when PNG enters the NRL in 2028.
Mikalo morning straight lo, 7 o'clock straight Mikalo morning. Na mi saboti Broncos lo since 20 years. Ogara mi saboti Broncos kam. Na suppose PNG Chiefs go inside lo NRL team lo 2028. Suppose Broncos come down na challenge PNG Chiefs and bamit support the Broncos. The time Broncos go back and lo overseas na PNG Chiefs challenge na pa team and bamit support the PNG Chiefs. Yeah, I'm sold now. Thank you.
After arriving at the Jackson's airport, the trophies made a stop at Pigeon City for the fans meet and greet program. From there, the trophies were then taken straight to the Santos National Football Stadium for the display. It was another great rugby league scene again when the trophies were paraded around the field during the halftime break of the match between the PNG Kumuls and Cook Islands I2. Today, the trophies were taken to Hela, Western Highlands and Eastern Highlands provinces. The Broncos fans in these provincial centers had the honor to be part of this historic event. This initiative is the club's commitment to engage with PNG fans nationwide and promoting rugby league throughout Papua New Guinea. This is the first time for NRL and NRLW trophies to reach other parts of the country than Purpose Bay. Last time the NRL trophy came to PNG was in 2015, brought here by the North Queensland Cowboys. PNG Kumuls yesterday defeated Cook Islands I2 40 points to 28 at the Santos National Football Stadium in Port Moresby, wrapping up the second week of Pacific Bowl Championships. It was one of the best games both teams have played in recent years, with the teams exchanging try for try throughout the match. The game was ultimately sealed by Gairo Voro, who scooped up an intercept pass to score just before the full-time siren. The Kumuls scored 7 tries and I2 registered 5. Robert Davies scored a double while Rhys Martin, Alex Johnston, Zach Leibert, Moria and Gairo Voro scored a try each for the Kumuls. Here are the match highlights.
Yep, goes over, sends it down. He's got it. Derby. Finding some space, goes right through. Only got a full back to it, runs back on the inside, races away. Try time, Robert Derby lighting up the stadium this afternoon. Just the physicality, the pace, the intensity. Really entertaining. Oh, look at that. Truck to one. Oh, it's got to go all the way. Oh, this is incredible. Ruben Redding has gone over for the Cooks. The man on debut, Cooper by. Oh, look at this one.
That's the overs line.
And
That's the overs
Martin
line.
goes up. Listen to the crowd. Right in the middle, 10 away. Ipape sends it across back to the left. Morea. Oh, beautiful pass. Derby goes over for his second. The crowd loving it.
The Cook Islands women's rugby league team Moana made history by claiming their first ever regional championship after defeating Tonga 42-24 in the Women's Pacific Bowl final on Sunday. Moana head coach Ronald Griffith labelled the victory as monumental as the Cook Islands scored their first sporting silverware in the regional and international sporting tournament. The victory marks a monumental moment in Cook Islands sport, showcasing the nation's rising talent and determination on the international stage. The Moana's achievement also highlights the growing strength of women's rugby league across the Pacific. Head coach Ronald Griffiths praised his team's unity, resilience and belief during the post-match press conference. Griffiths added that the win provides valuable experience for the team as they look ahead to their World Cup qualification matches. Team captain Kiana Taikarangi expressed gratitude to her teammates and the coaching staff, emphasizing the collective determination that carried them throughout the competition. She said this will be the custom for the team, having faith in the playing group. Throughout the Pacific Bowl Championship, the Moana displayed an impressive combination of defensive grit and attacking flair. Their final performance against Tonga yesterday showed their progress in sports and what they are capable of achieving. Both coach and captain said They will take the Women's Pacific Bowl home and celebrate with their fans and families. The bowl was presented to them yesterday at halftime of the PNG Kumuls and Cook Islands I2 match. They now take over the Pacific Championship title from Samoa, who won the tournament last year and got promoted into the Cup Championships. Australian Kangaroos put on a dominant performance against England, defeating the home side 26-6 last night at Wembley Stadium, England, in the opening match of the Ashes Tour. Brisbane Broncos fullback Rich Walls was in his absolute best on his Kangaroos debut and was later named player of the match. Storm 5'8" Cameron Munster was dominant as well. The Kangaroos led 6-0 at halftime. They returned in the second half and dominated the match with 3 more tries to seal the win, while England scored just 1 try through Dalil Clark. Wells and Angus Crichton both scored a double each to help their side to victory.
Stacks back in field. Walsh! The swan dive! And Australia hit the front. First time they've had some...
Yeah, they've got to be careful here. Minute to go. Got to go in 1 score down. Shown that they can create opportunities, but they've got to concentrate for this last minute.
Well, they will. Because causing chaos now is Patrick. Kicked goals in the biggest games. This is a big game. And he fires it.
That's it for sports. Now the weather forecast. In regional forecast for the next 24 hours, Southern and Mamase, isolated showers and thunderstorms with areas of heavy rain and potential flooding. New Guinea Islands, scattered showers and isolated thunderstorms with areas of heavy rain and potential flooding. And Highlands, scattered showers and isolated thunderstorms, becoming isolated tonight with areas of heavy rain and potential flooding. And that wraps up Sunday's news. Have a top week ahead. Bye for now.
The TVWAN News was proudly brought to you by
Are you ready to meet the best version of yourself? The one with the bright, confident smile? You've got to take pride in how good you look, how fresh your breath smells, and how great you feel. To boss it at work, to be your best for uni, or to catch the eye of that special someone. You've got to brush up your vibe with whiter, healthier, brighter teeth. Brush up for confidence with Colgate.
Long year 2024, 7 pa baby i-born one time HIV. HIV ikan go long baby long triple rot. Time bel mama ikat HIV, long time long karing baby, na time baby isusu. Tasol yumi can help him bel mama, long lookout him baby inside long bell. Go quick time long bel mama clinic, na kisim antenatal check. Time yumi panim sick HIV ariap, o time bel mama i-positive penis, early treatment ikan save him baby. Give him baby healthy start long life. Stop him spread long sick HIV ego long baby. This lutok sawe ikam long National AIDS Council Secretariat.
Enjoying life when we work together, making happy memories that last forever. Hard in talk, young or old, as calories, family meals.